Hey guys, so I'm going to try to show you a video tonight on how I modified my Valkan M17 magazine so I can shoot both the all-American ammunition and these bullets. So really the only two tools you would need is a 3mm Allen and a pair of either wire cutters or dikes or whatever you want to call them. So, oh, and the last thing you're going to need is, I don't know if you need it, but I use it. So this little thing, you could get these at Harbor Freight. You could get them at the auto parts store. They come in a box. These are vacuum hose covers or whatever for like a carburetor. They're like $4 for a box of them. They're these rubber things. And what I do with these is actually, I'm looking for the piece here. I put it on the follower. So here's the follower, okay, that goes inside the marker, right? That's what it looks like, the follower. And because I have a second marker here, of course, I drop everything all over the floor. And what I do is I take this vacuum tube, and you could use anything. You could even use a piece of, rubber hose, like radiator hose or whatever. And I push it on here, and I get it on nice and tight. And the reason I do that, I'll show you. When I cut the wire off, so I don't use the winding mechanism anymore. And this fits right into the spring really easily, and it doesn't wobble around. So it's just a little piece of rubber hose, or I use the things for carburetors. So here's a magazine. Now, of course, when I take it out, it's going to go all over the place. So just take one and then two. Now this spring is crazy. So that's what I wanted to do. So, as you could see, I put the hose on the end of this, and all I did was push it in here, so it sticks in here nice and tight now. Right? Nice and tight in here. And all I did was take two springs, and I put the two springs together. As you could see, I'm not going to take them apart, but there's the two springs. There are two, and I just put them together to make one thick spring. Now the key to getting this back in really is nothing major, but for me it is just, and I have another follower here, see? And so what I do is I take this end and I put it down, and I get my spring just in here enough that it fits in like so. And it's a pain in the neck. It's going to want to pop out on you, but basically I get it in like that. Then I cover it this way, so now it's in there, right? Sticking out just a little bit. And for me, I put the nuts back in, only the bottom nut. Put only the bottom nut in first, and I tighten up the bottom nut. Not super tight, but I just snug it up a bit. And all I do is put my follower on top like so. And yes, it's a bit of a pain in the neck. And you just keep guiding it down, guiding it down, guiding it down. And when you get here, okay, we gotta open this up just a little. Made it too tight. just open the top a little bit. Oops. Down again. Yes, it's a pain in the butt. And once we do that, we fit this piece in almost right in here without getting it to pop out the bottom, and we're good. That's it. So it's just a little force. Now we put the top one in, snug it up, snug up the bottom one, and we're pretty good to go. Okay, and that's what we do to get our magazine to be stronger. Very simple. All right, takes a few minutes, and now our pieces fit in and they pop out, as you could see. So good to go. Anyway, quick video on how to modify your magazine. Then you could go in John Wixon and you could get one of these things to cover it. You don't need this to be covered right away. If you were shooting paint or something, you know, you don't want dirt and grime getting in there. So he makes a nice little 3D printed cover. I'm going to be ordering them in D10s from him soon. In the meantime, if you're not shooting powder or you're not going to go anywhere where you're going to get dirt in here, don't worry till it comes in the mail and you get one. All right. Anyway, have a good night, guys. Bye.